Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we've got another little Rough Ryder modern folder to check out. Man, Rough Riders have been really requested for review here, and especially I've had a few people ask for some of the, we see the traditional slip joints and stuff, but a lot of people want to see what they have as far as, newer modern type folders. Well, this little guy, oops, wrong side, is the Rough Ryder 2043. Little box it comes in. Pretty cool, a little knife, honestly. You got all stainless steel construction. Now you do have the big old Rough Ryder there down the pocket clip. It is a right hand tip up only pocket clip. Not overly deep carry. But you've got this black and silver you got a kind of a brushed finish there on the stainless steel. Check out our centering real quick while we're looking at it. Centering looks pretty darn good. Yeah, not too bad at all, really. Nice open construction. There you go, kind of seat open. Couple of barrel spacers there. No real spot for a lanyard. And I'm trying to see. Yeah, you could probably use, there we go. Yeah, you could probably use this post for a lanyard if you wanted to. But like I said, right hand, tip up. It is a flipper. It is a Framelock. Flipper tab does not have any jimping, but you really don't need any. Snaps out there pretty good. I tell you what, guys, the action on this little guy, check it out. It flops out pretty good. Watch this. Boom. Now, I have not had this knife apart. It looks like it's running on phosphor bronze washers, but they're very well. The action feels like bearings. I don't know, man. That's a pretty sweet action on a $10 knife. Holy cow. That little bugger snaps right out there. Now, you do have your Rough Ryder 440A stainless blade, two-tone. You got the black grinds and then the satin flats there. You can have a nice little milling in the blade there, added little touch. There you go. RR2043, made in China. Choil, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Then again, for a $10 knife, yeah, it's pretty darn good. Not too bad at all. In hand, you know what? It feels pretty darn good. Now, this portion of the clip does get me a little bit. If I was going to use this for any length of time, yeah, it might start to bug me after a while. And then I think that just has to do with the size of the handle and the placement of the clip. You do have a pretty big, kind of hump there on the clip. A big clip, pretty much almost the full length of the knife, probably. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's probably takes up a good 2/3 of the handle there. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad at all. We can take into consideration what it is. $10 knife. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6.5. Fully open. Your handle, get over there. Your handle's about 3 3/3, which is pretty much going to give you about a 2 3/4-ish inch blade with just shy of that on your cutting edge. Grip length, it's a smaller one. Grip length is only sitting right about 3 inches. So it's definitely on the smaller side. I can, however, get a full 4-finger grip. Cue the hand model. comments. I get a few of those every once in a while. It's all in good fun, though. Yeah, I can get a full 4-finger grip on it without feeling too cramped or crunched in there to the, to the flipper tab. Not bad at all, really. Oh, let's see. Let's get some, what do we got here for comparisons? There's a bug out. Bug out is definitely a bigger knife. Man, what can I do to... Oh, here we go. Here's one. Got one right here. The Finch Runtley. There you go. That's a little bit more comparable. Actually, it's a little bit larger than the Runtley. So, there you go. The Runtley likes to lean on that pocket clip. But it's pretty, or at least a little bit smaller. So, in between bug out and Runtley size. Let's get a weight on it. So in ounces, 3.5, 99 grams. I mean, it is a pretty much all stainless steel. Let's see about our pocket clip here. The retention, as I said, is pretty good. We do have quite a bit sticking out. I mean, you're looking at probably about 3/4 of an inch. So there is a little bit sticking out of your pocket. Really good retention on the pocket clip. Goes in very smooth. You do have a pretty good ramp on it, but the retention is definitely there. But yeah, for a $10 knife, I'd say it's pretty darn good. That action, though, holy cow. There's no... I thought maybe I felt a little bit of up and down, but no. Like I said, good. I mean, good solid lockup. I know it's black on black there, so... I mean, I'm seeing about 50%. But that action, man, it drops. I mean, it's pretty darn good. That's probably one of the best actions I've seen on a $10 knife, with the exception of maybe a couple of kubies here and there. But overall, I think for $10, yeah, it's probably $10 well spent, guys, from what I can see. Again, it's not for larger hands. It's going to definitely be probably for smaller hands. Well, somebody like me, full 4-finger grip, so yeah, it's a pretty solid little knife, though. Blue liked it. It's a solid knife. Oh, he gave it an 8. I mean, take into consideration what it is and what you're getting. Pocket clip. The pocket clip for me was a little bit of a detractor, just because of the shape and the size of the knife and the way it landed in my hand. But you know what? For a $10 knife, yeah, 8's a pretty decent rating for it. Does everything we're going to need it to do. It opens, it cuts, it opens pretty well, actually. But yeah, pretty solid little knife for $10, I got to tell you. I say over and over, Rough Ryder, the value is there to me all day long. And the big part of the value for me is they're backed for life. So if you're not trying to pry the rim off your car with it and snap the blade or something like that, there's a pretty decent chance Rough Ryder's gonna honor it. So I think it's really hard to go wrong, guys. Great little starter knife for somebody, or what I like to call drawer knives, or you know what? If you got $10 and that's all you have to spend on a knife, go for it. Because you know what? Having that is better than having nothing. And I'll stick to that. Thanks a lot, guys, for checking out the Rough Ryder 2043 with me. It's actually called the Rough Ryder Black and Silver Framelock. That's its name. That's a pretty fitting name. So, thanks a lot, guys. I will leave a link down in the description if you want to check it out further. As always, I greatly appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Till next time. I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.